The team at Technology for Hotels knows how busy you are, so we've created this concise briefing to keep you up to date on key happenings in the hotel industry. Let's dive in.
Looks like we've got a packed week of news from renovations and openings to some major acquisitions. Where should we start?
Well, let's kick things off with the Adina Town Hall, Sydney. It just reopened after a major refurbishment, and get this, the guest feedback is already pouring in. And it's overwhelmingly positive. They're raving about the timeless sophistication, the new design.
That's interesting. Timeless sophistication suggests they've managed to achieve a balance between classic elegance and modern amenities. I wonder what specific design elements or service features are driving this positive guest response. And are these trends we're seeing elsewhere?
Good point. Now, for a completely different vibe, we have the Sebel Busselton, which also just finished a multi-million-dollar makeover. This one's going for a more relaxed coastal feel. In fact, their design was inspired by the iconic Busselton jetty.
Ah, so they're tapping into that sense of place, drawing inspiration from local landmarks and the surrounding environment. It's a smart strategy. By incorporating elements that resonate with the destination, hotels can create a more immersive and memorable experience for their guests.
Speaking of memorable, you won't believe what the Intercontinental Sydney has done. They've transformed their historic lift, the oldest working lift in the Southern Hemisphere, into a moving bar.
Now that's what I call thinking outside the box. It's a brilliant way to leverage their heritage and create a unique talking point. It seems like hotels are increasingly finding creative ways to incorporate storytelling and historical elements into their guest offerings. It's a way to differentiate themselves and offer something truly special.
Okay, ready for some big acquisition news. IHG Hotels & Resorts has acquired the Ruby brand, known for its sleek, minimalist design and focus on modern travelers.
This is a significant move. IHG clearly sees value in the Ruby brand, but it raises some intriguing questions. Are they trying to attract a younger, more design-conscious demographic? Or are they perhaps anticipating a broader shift in traveler preferences towards minimalist and tech-forward experiences? What does this mean for the future of the Ruby brand under IHG's umbrella?
Those are excellent questions. Now let's shift gears to investments, and we're talking about a billion-dollar injection into Townsville's breakwater. Imagine transformed waterfront with hotels, residences, a conference center, shops, a whole new precinct springing up.
This is a massive undertaking. The potential economic ripple effects for Townsville are huge. It also makes you wonder if this type of large-scale waterfront development could be a model for revitalizing other coastal areas in Australia. It's about creating destinations that appeal to both locals and tourists, driving economic growth and enhancing the quality of life.
Definitely something to watch. And while we're on the topic of investments, Brookfield just acquired the luxurious Hotel X in Brisbane, prime location in the trendy Fortitude Valley. Plus, there's a new player on the scene, Helios Hospitality Management, and they're focusing on experiential lifestyle hotels and hostels specifically designed for digital nomads.
That's a smart move. The rise of remote work and the increasing desire for travel experiences that blend work and leisure is creating a whole new market segment. It seems like the industry is recognizing and responding to these shifts in traveler preferences by developing properties that cater specifically to this growing demographic.
Now let's take a look at some broader industry trends. Sustainability, dietary inclusivity, and the ever-growing role of technology. These are the big themes we're seeing in Australian hospitality right now.
And it's interesting to note that all of this is happening against a backdrop of rising living costs.
Hmm.
Despite this, dining out remains incredibly popular, particularly among younger Australians. It seems they're prioritizing these experiences, even if it means cutting back in other areas.
So let's break it down. We're seeing a significant increase in the number of venues prioritizing sustainable ingredients and catering to specific dietary needs. In fact, over half of the venues surveyed are now actively focusing on these areas.
What's fascinating here is how these evolving values are shaping menu development and the overall dining experience. We're seeing more plant-based options, locally sourced ingredients, and creative dishes that cater to a variety of dietary restrictions without compromising on flavor or presentation. It's a shift that's being driven both by consumer demand and a growing awareness of the environmental and ethical implications of our food choices.
On the technology front, nearly half of operators are reporting improved efficiency thanks to digital tools. Think about your own experiences online, ordering seamless hotel check-ins, personalized recommendations. Technology is streamlining operations and enhancing the guest journey in countless ways.
Absolutely. While Australia hasn't fully embraced tipping culture in the same way as some other countries, we're seeing a growing trend towards transparency around tipping practices. This could potentially lead to some interesting changes in the future as consumers become more aware of how gratuities impact service industry workers.
Moving on to accolades and achievements, let's give a round of applause to the Crown Towers Perth. They just earned a coveted 5-star rating from Forbes Travel Guide, and guess what? They're the only hotel in Australia to achieve this in 2025.
That's an incredible achievement. Achieving a 5-star rating from Forbes Travel Guide is no easy feat. They have incredibly rigorous standards with a focus on exceptional service, luxurious amenities, and creating those unforgettable personalized experiences that set a property apart. The Crown Towers Perth clearly excels in all of these areas.
Now let's do a quick rundown of some notable people moves in the industry. Mark Sinclair is now the hotel manager at Crystalbrook Riley. John O'Shea has taken the helm at the Fullerton Hotel Sydney. Toby Coolgrave is the multi-site revenue manager at Veriu Group.
The hospitality industry is incredibly dynamic, with talent constantly evolving and moving between roles. This level of movement speaks to the diverse career paths and opportunities available within the industry. It also highlights the importance of adaptability and continuous learning in order to stay ahead of the curve.
And finally, let's talk tech innovations. The Intercontinental Phu Quoc Long Beach Resort has partnered with Saba Hospitality to use technology to elevate the guest experience.
This partnership is a great example of how hotels are leveraging technology to create a more seamless and personalized guest journey. Guests can easily access resort information, order food and drinks, book spa treatments, and even control the temperature in their room through a dedicated digital platform. Plus, digital promotions tempt them with those little extras that can enhance their stay. But perhaps most importantly, this technology frees up staff to focus on delivering top-notch personalized service instead of getting bogged down in manual tasks.
It's about creating a more intuitive and enjoyable experience for guests, while also streamlining operations and boosting efficiency. But here's the big question. Is this a glimpse into the future of hospitality?
It's certainly pointing in that direction.
Yeah.
In part two, let's shift our focus to some specific developments and investments shaping the future of the Australian hotel industry.
That sounds good. I was reading about a major project set to begin construction in Cairns. Mayan Resources and the Gasperin Group are pouring AUD 750 million into a mixed-use development right in the heart of the city.
That's quite a substantial investment. And it's not just retail and residences. This project includes a luxurious 250-key hotel. It seems like Cairns is experiencing a surge in development activity.
It is. Cairns has always been a popular destination known for its stunning natural beauty and access to the Great Barrier Reef and Daintree Rainforest.
It's more than just a pretty location, though. This type of investment suggests developers see Cairns as a city with long-term potential, both as a tourist hotspot and a potential hub for business and investment.
Moving on from specific projects, let's dive a bit deeper into some of the industry trends we touched on earlier. Sustainability, dietary inclusivity, and the integration of technology, these are clearly not just fleeting fads, but major shifts influencing the direction of the industry.
You're absolutely right. Hotels and restaurants that fail to adapt and integrate these trends risk being left behind. Consumers are becoming increasingly discerning, and they're voting with their wallets.
So for businesses looking to stay ahead of the curve, what are some concrete steps they can take to embrace these trends?
When it comes to sustainability, it's about going beyond just token gestures. We're talking about a holistic approach that permeates every aspect of operations. Sourcing local and seasonal ingredients, reducing waste, conserving energy and water, implementing eco-friendly design features, these are all essential elements of a truly sustainable business model.
It's great for the planet, but it also makes good business sense. Studies have shown that consumers, especially younger generations, are willing to pay a premium for sustainable products and experiences.
Absolutely. They want to know that the businesses they support are aligned with their values. Now, when we talk about dietary inclusivity, it's about recognizing that a one-size-fits-all menu simply doesn't cut it anymore.
We're seeing more and more people adopting specific diets, whether for health reasons, ethical considerations, or personal preferences.
And businesses need to cater to this growing demand, not just with a few token options, but with a diverse and well-considered selection that caters to various dietary needs. Clearly labeled vegan, gluten-free, berry-free dishes are essential, but it's also about ensuring staff are knowledgeable and can confidently answer questions about ingredients and preparation methods.
That training and education piece is crucial. Guests with dietary restrictions want to feel confident that their needs are understood and respected. It can truly make or break their dining experience.
Speaking of creating positive experiences, let's talk about the transformative power of technology. It's impacting every facet of the hospitality industry, from how guests book their stays to how hotels manage their operations.
We're seeing it everywhere. Online booking platforms, mobile check-in, personalized recommendations, digital concierge services. It's about creating a seamless and personalized guest journey.
Technology is not just about enhancing the guest experience, though. It's also a powerful tool for businesses to streamline operations, improve efficiency, and gain valuable insights into customer behavior. The data collected through these digital platforms can be incredibly valuable in understanding guest preferences, identifying trends, and tailoring services to meet specific needs.
It's all about using data to create more personalized and memorable experiences that foster loyalty and encourage repeat visits. Now let's shift gears for a moment and talk about some of the people shaping the future of Australian hospitality.
Sounds good. Who's making waves in the industry?
We've got some notable appointments to announce. First up, Rod Herricks has been appointed Chief Operating Officer of 1834 Hotels.
1834 Hotels is a white-label hotel management company with a portfolio of over 60 hotels across Australia. That's a significant leadership role.
It is. And Herricks has a wealth of experience in the tourism and hospitality sector, including senior roles at Tourism Australia. He's well equipped to lead 1834 Hotels through its next phase of growth.
Next on the list, we have Dermot Birchall taking the helm as General Manager at Candima Maldives. Now, that's a destination I wouldn't mind checking into.
It's a stunning resort known for its vibrant and playful atmosphere, targeting a younger, more adventurous traveler.
With Birchall's extensive experience in luxury resorts across Asia, the Middle East, and Europe, he brings a unique blend of global perspective and operational expertise. It'll be interesting to see how his leadership shapes the Candima experience.
We also have Linda Sobel stepping into the role of Executive Assistant Manager at QT Hotels and Resorts.
QT is a brand that truly embraces creativity and design. Their properties are known for their quirky and stylish aesthetics. So Sobel background in luxury hotel operations and her passion for delivering exceptional guest experiences makes her a perfect fit for the QT brand.
And last but not least, we have Patrick Berry, starting a new position as Executive Assistant Manager at the Sundays at Hamilton Island.
Hamilton Island is a world-class destination, and the Sundays is a luxurious retreat offering unparalleled views and experiences. It's a property that demands a high level of attention to detail and a commitment to creating truly unforgettable moments for guests. Barry's experience in hospitality management will be invaluable in ensuring the smooth operation and continued success of this exclusive property.
It's inspiring to see so much talent and leadership emerging within the Australian hospitality industry.
It speaks to the industry's resilience and adaptability. Despite the challenges of recent years, it continues to evolve and thrive, attracting passionate individuals who are dedicated to creating exceptional experiences for guests.
Now let's zoom in on a specific region that's experiencing significant growth and development in the hospitality sector.
Let's head back to Sydney, a city that's always buzzing with new developments and exciting changes in the hospitality scene.
We've already talked about a couple of notable Sydney properties. The Adina Town Hall with its sophisticated redesign and the Intercontinental's innovative lift-turn bar experience. But there's always more happening in this dynamic city.
Indeed, the Fullerton Hotel Sydney, a landmark property steeped in history, recently welcomed a new general manager, John O'Shea. I'm curious to see what new ideas and directions he'll bring to this iconic hotel.
And let's not forget Very Group with their stylish apartment hotels catering to both business and leisure travelers. Their multi-site revenue management is now being overseen by Toby Colgrave.
Colgrave's expertise will be essential in optimizing revenue and occupancy across their various properties, especially as Sydney's tourism market continues to rebound. It's a testament to Sydney's enduring appeal as a global destination.
Absolutely. Sydney has a unique blend of cosmopolitan charm, natural beauty, world-class dining, vibrant culture, and stunning beaches. It's no wonder it continues to attract travelers from all corners of the globe.
Speaking of attracting travelers, let's circle back to a trend we touched on earlier, the rise of digital nomads and the demand for experiential travel. How can hotels cater to these evolving needs?
It's all about understanding what this new breed of traveler is looking for.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about providing a comfortable bed and a fast Wi-Fi connection.
Exactly. Digital nomads are seeking a blend of work and leisure. They want spaces that foster productivity and creativity, like co-working spaces with lightning-fast internet and comfortable workspaces. But they also want to experience the local culture, connect with like-minded individuals, and have access to unique experiences that go beyond the typical tourist attractions.
Hotels can tap into this by creating social events that foster a sense of community, offering curated experiences that showcase the local area, and partnering with local businesses to provide exclusive discounts or perks for their guests.
It's about creating an environment where digital nomads feel welcome, inspired, and connected. They want a place where they can seamlessly blend work and play, all while immersing themselves in the destination.
Well, that wraps up this week's 5-Star Weekly Briefing.
We covered a lot of ground today, from renovations and openings to major acquisitions, emerging industry trends, tech innovations, and the evolving needs of travelers.
The Australian hospitality industry is constantly evolving and adapting, which makes it such an exciting sector to follow.
Until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and stay ahead of the curve. We'll be back next week with more insights from the world of hotels.